How do we know what technologies in the classroom improve grades, course completion, and engagement? And what best practices with classroom technology does the research recommend that we scale? The U.S. Department of Education identified a need for independent verification of the scientific research on what teaching methods work best. The What Works Clearinghouse is a division of the U.S. Department of Education, and they published a guidebook on using technology to support post-secondary learning that evaluates multiple studies and can be generalized to secondary education as well. The first recommendation is to increase engagement, belonging, and social interaction among students and instructors. There are 2 studies that show significantly improved grades. One study showed improved course completion, and one study showed significantly improved engagement. When using blogs and social media, teachers lay out clear expectations on when and how to use the tool inside and outside of the classroom. They share rubrics for evaluation, respect, and explain the expectations for privacy. Teachers and students monitor participation, and they discourage unhelpful criticism. Say a teacher decides to use Twitter in class. Students can ask questions using a tweet, and a live Twitter stream can be viewed by the teacher during class. Students are given assignments where they tag their answers with a specific hashtag, and they respond to 3 answers from classmates. The answer threads organize responses so that you can see the evolution of their thinking. The next recommendation is to use digital resources to blend and package course content. 6 studies show significantly improved grades, and 1 study shows significantly improved persistence and course completion. The abundance of online educational content means that many teachers are flipping the classroom. They're getting students to view lecture material at home and do activities in class. For example, a teacher could assign a standards-aligned video-linked lesson in Snow.Live as homework, and then the teacher uses the results of the lesson activity to determine areas of confusion to cover in class. Some additional online activities are done in class in the area that most students are confused about. The next recommendation is to foster self-regulated learning. There are 3 studies that show significantly improved grades. Many online tools support automatic feedback to the learner, and they suggest additional materials for self-study. These particular tools are most effective when a teacher can send personalized suggestions and the technology provides regular notifications of recommended next steps. Teachers should model how to best use self-regulated learning at home so that students can develop a habit of applying these techniques. For example, a teacher chooses to use online lists of lessons followed by a quiz that students need to score 100% on before moving on to the next module. After each module test, the teacher could assign additional lessons or peer support in class. Over time, students develop the habit of asking their peers for assistance, and they try the quiz assessment first so that learners know the areas that they need to focus on. The next recommendation is to use tools to provide timely and targeted feedback. There's 5 studies that show significantly improved grades, and 1 study that shows improved persistence and course completion. Live polls for in-class feedback can be a powerful tool for instruction. The OECD recommends using questions that will prompt deeper thinking along Bloom's revised taxonomy, so that students are required to think critically about the content being taught over simply recalling facts. A teacher wants to improve feedback in the class, and they choose a synchronous online polling tool, AnswerIt, to start with multiple choice questions and then ask open text questions that require deeper reflection on the taught materials. The live feedback is used to identify areas of misunderstanding and set the pace for learning in the class. Each of these techniques follows a similar pattern. First, they align the tool with the curriculum objectives. Second, they make the expectations of technology use clear to students. Third, they collect feedback. And fourth, they use the feedback to modify the way the class uses technology. How have you found these techniques helpful in your classroom? Please leave a comment below, and if you'd like more tips on using technology in classrooms, please subscribe and check out our white paper on future jobs and the skills needed to get them. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.